are at Matt's house, aka SoggyPrince. Let's see if he's home. Hey!
Hi, what's up, diaperperv? Welcome to my nursery.
Oh my goodness. It is amazing in here.
Yeah, it's kind of a stuffy paradise, if you will. I'm sort of obsessed. I may or may not have a problem, but it's a good problem to have.
Have you ever counted how many stuffies you've had?
No, I'm not sure I can count that high if we're being completely honest. That might be outside of my abilities.
Wow.
Yeah, so as you're sort of looking around, that there is the menagerie, and I call it that because it's got all kinds of fun, both realistic and mythical creatures. Pretty much all of my stuffies have names and backstories too, if they're not like a pre-existing character of some sort. Like you'll see some Digimon and Perry the Platypus up there, but you'll also see Amber my Griffin, and then King Leonidas over here is the big lion. You've got some other like griffins and stuff over here too, because they're one of my favorite mythological creatures. And here you see some of my fun stuffies from under the sea, like Senior Squiggles.
Oh, I love that octopus one. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, his name is Senior Squiggles. He's pretty awesome. He gets interesting reactions. And then here you're looking at the dragon shelf, another one of my favorite mythical creatures. You've got Tally, my big green one. Periwinkle is that cool little blue hydra there. Gotta show Spyro some love.
There we go.
And then I'm a big giant like anime and superhero dork. Those are going to be all characters from Final Fantasy, like the Tomberry and a Moogle. Everybody's pretty familiar with chocobos. I've got kind of a Japanese themed wall because I'm into a lot of like Japanese culture and a lot of the media they put out, like I mentioned, anime and video games. We've got a little Godzilla here on my clock. This is actually like a pretty cool whole little compendium of the entire Showa era Godzilla movies.
Oh, very cool.
And it's actually like a book, so it has like really cool artwork inside. And then all of the like Blu-rays are all housed right here. And then
so cool.
Each movie comes with like artwork and like a description of like some of the stuff that like went into the production, and, like, the plot and stuff like that. It's like just some really cool stuff. I love all that kind of stuff. And especially the Showa era of Godzilla movies are like kind of like very child friendly with the exception of like the first two. So for me, even though it's like, you know, monsters and scary, it's also very like fun and childish and whimsical and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, so obviously
oh yeah, it's gotta have all of your diaper change supplies and skincare goodies and such like that, you know.
Oh, did you make these bottles?
No, actually, my friend Patrick did. So these are really cool, and anybody can pretty much do it if you learn how to do the weaves. But it's just like a mason jar. You can go with whatever size you like, but this is like one of the big ones. And then you can get these rings and nipples just on like Amazon. And then my buddy Patrick, he's the one that actually like made these. So I have like one for green tea, which I drink every day, one for water, which I usually drink at least 2 of if I'm able, maybe 3 all day. And then I've got the red and gold here for alcoholic beverages. So, you know, the color of beers and wines and spirits.
So there's a color coding to all this.
Yes, exactly. Very on purpose. And then
all the Tykeable hats.
I love hats, yeah. Gotta rep that Tykeable swag. No, those are ABUs.
Oh, yeah.
Tykeables does have some hats, too. But you gotta represent the peekaboo hats, because that's how you be little on the go, and not everyone knows, but if you see it, you instantaneously know what it is.
Has anyone ever come up to you and recognized it?
Oh, with the Tykeables hat on?
Yeah.
Actually, that's happened to me twice.
No way.
Yeah, well, so a lot of times if I'm meeting somebody new, I'll wear something like that just so I'm instantly pick-outable in a crowd. But yeah, I've definitely had somebody on the strip who was like, nice hat, as I was walking around with friends one time, and I'm pretty sure like it was kind of like a wink and a nudge like at it. And then I had another guy who actually talked to me downtown like Fremont area, who's another local. We never really caught up again, but he recognized my Tykeable hat or my ABU hat. And then,
wow!
Like we had like a whole little like conversation. I was out with other people, like more vanilla friends.
Yeah.
Granted, they knew, but he was also hanging out with other people, so we kind of like met up, like talked over a drink, and kind of went our separate ways that night. But that was like pretty cool. So it's kind of fun to wear stuff like that out, and people be like, "Oh." Of course, at the time I was not only wearing the hat, but I was also wearing some shortalls because it was like summer and cute. But I had like a polo under it. So, you know, I was trying to look big, but not really pulling it off. I really love this bed. I kind of wish I had a crib, but with the space confines in the room, I thought this was like a really cool like way to kind of like have a bed, but also like a workspace.
Yeah.
So like you see all these like, so I actually like colored like the designs on these, and then like stuck the stickers, and then some stuff like this was like box art for the PJ Masks that came with some toys that I bought.
Oh,
and then,
I see.
Same thing with the Star Wars, like that background I didn't do, like that. Also, that was like the background packaging for like another stuffed animal situation. But then I got the stickers and like kind of made a little scene. So you'll see I have Star Wars, Wonder Woman, PJ Masks, Spider-Man, and the Justice League. And that was all very much on purpose, because you'll see they also match up with these stuffies I have over here, which is Star Wars, Wonder Woman, PJ Masks, Spider-Man, and the Justice League.
Wow.
These all happen to match a bed sheet set, such as Wonder Woman, which I just changed to. But every time a different sheet set is on the bed, one of these bed buddies actually go up and match the sheets, and then also match my mobile.
Wow,
Once
that
again, you'll
is
see
very organized.
Wonder Woman is up on my mobile right now because that's the sheet set. So after shooting today, she'll come out of the bed buddies and go live up in my bed, and a different stuffy will come down and like sort of hold her place for her until her sheets are all done.
Wow.
So like I'm always switching those out and around and about.
That is a very organized thing that you have.
Well, again, I love a theme. I love to customize stuff. I love to make things my own. Like that's where a lot of my like littleness comes through, is like personalizing everything and being like very specific and, you know, kind of silly like that. Like today, like stars on the bottle, stars on the Binky, stars on the hat, stars on the shirt. So I like to be put together and like have like little outfits and things that match.
Wow.
And then the reason for the loft bed is not just because of the childishness, but also so that you can kind of like have a workspace under here.
Yeah.
So like under here, like, you know, I've got like some knick and knack type things just to like make it fun, but I'll do like arts and crafts, make like Binky clips and stuff like that. I also have these external speakers, which I'll take on like hikes or camping trips or out and about with me. Sometimes just one, sometimes the whole set, but they've all got like stickers all over them, and I've like did them up to like sort of enhance them. Each one has its own little different unique Bluetooth name. Like this one is Maddie's, and this one is the Symfunkaphone. This one is the Adventure Jammer, and this one is Squirts.
Wow.
Again, I'm a big Godzilla fan, so you'll see Godzilla and Ghidorah and Mothra.
And let's look at your crafting area.
Yeah, so this whole box is full of like stickers again, like you will have seen. It's beads for making like Binky clips and other stuff.
You make a lot of Binky clips.
Yeah, I have a lot of Binkies. We'll see that. Sharpies for like decorating diapers. There's a Binky clips. Yeah, exactly. So just like a bunch of fun, cool stuff that I kind of like got right in your shot right there. And another reason for this bed too is because it comes with extra storage. And I'll let you get in here and get a better shot in a minute. But you can see like for things like toys. Coloring books and games. I haven't done anything with this whole space here yet, but I'm planning on either doing more like I did on the front with stuffies, or possibly putting up like things that I've colored. But you can see I've got little stickers.
Ooh,
and inside this
your
is like onesies and diaper shirts and rompers and stuff like that. That's a little bit more on like the super childish side. So when I really am in like little mode, I get like my little stuff out of my collection. Oh, that's one I've actually made myself. So I I sew and craft and all kinds of silly stuff.
Wait, I didn't know you sew.
I don't say I sew well, but I do sew. So this is like griffins, again, like probably my favorite mythological creature. I found this fabric and there wasn't a whole lot of it, so I couldn't do a whole onesie, but I could do a sleeveless little shirt. So this is great for like summertime play. It's like cut specifically so it like ends just above like your diaper.
'Cause you gotta show
so it really shows like the diaper off nicely. So if you go for like an all white diaper, or why not customize a diaper and put little griffin stickers on it, or draw little like, you know, mythological creatures and diamonds and gold pieces and swords and fun stuff. But actually I have a couple that I've done myself.
You actually made those onesies.
Yeah, they're like whole onesies. So I've got like a yellow dinosaur one, and then it works, but not to as good an extent as I kind of would have hoped. I went for Velcro instead of the traditional snaps, thinking that might work, but they do kind of pop. More so than even regular snaps.
Oh, I can see that.
I'm a big fan of
cute.
like
Sleeveless.
frogs specifically, and then sleeveless again. Here in Las Vegas, it gets really hot a lot of the time. So it's actually kind of nice to have some things that not only show off the guns, but also keep you super cool. That was gross. Sometimes you want to be a scurvy dog and go out and sail the 7 seas and show everybody your salty blood. So this can be fun for going out for a beach day or kayaking. And then this one, you got to have some stuff that actually I think that's backwards. This one just says baby and has like all kinds of cool little like baby shapes on it. But I really like the color. Like the lavender is super adorable. Kind of got a baby bluish feel to it. Sort of somewhere between like a purple and a blue. And then, because what little doesn't love Winnie the Pooh. Put this back on its hanger here. And in true Pooh fashion, for the like piping and stuff, I have red on the top and yellow on the bottom because Winnie the Pooh doesn't wear pants.
Wow.
So yeah, I go pretty specific on some of that stuff that I do. I make very arbitrary but very meaningful choices when it comes to like creating and crafting my own clothes.
Yeah, you put a lot of thought into all this.
Yeah, so for me, this is obviously a pretty big part of the lifestyle as well. I enjoy, as I've discussed in other videos, like so many facets of this whole wonderful realm of like being little and age play and whatnot. But I really, really like putting my own stamp on it. I like having my own things. I like customizing the stuff that I got because it just kind of makes it mine in like an even more extra and special way.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
And if other people get it or appreciate it, that's cool. But it's like it literally is just for me in a completely like selfish little boy way. Like I did this
as
just
it should be.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's your own. No one else has that exact same thing.
For anybody that doesn't know, Tykables makes these amazing playmats. And this is like a 5x8, but I think they also make a smaller size too. It's a little bit more reasonably priced. But this was only, about a while ago. I think it was only like $70-$80, something like that. So it's really not that bad. And then you have like shipping and handling and stuff too. But I use mine like a rug, but you don't necessarily have to. Like this would be something you could totally get for a playroom or a nursery. It's super bright and colorful and very soft. Like it's pretty thick. But one of the reasons I like this one out is because like it's got the cityscape on it, so like it's fun to like
you could play
with. Yeah, you can kind of see. I'm sort of obsessed with PJ Masks, but you're also standing on another little like play mat there that kind of like lives in that area. That's got the PJ Masks city on it, so you can always drive from one city to the other. But I have the Dino one, which is also really cool, and then also just like another regular rug, but I like to switch them out so they don't get like too dirty because they get locked on and played on and diaper changed on.
Do you like throw something down for diaper changes, or you just lay down and do your diaper changes there?
A lot of times, like especially like if I've taken a shower or I'm relatively clean, like I just toss down and go. But if I have like a stinky diaper or one that I think is going to be a little bit messier and I'm going to change it as opposed to like take a shower for the day, then I will usually put down, I have like from Changing Times Diaper Company located right here in Las Vegas. I bought this changing mat that they had, and on the one side it's like a skyscape with like airplanes and clouds, but then on the other side it's like a vinyl material, so it's like totally waterproof, stain resistant, all that kind of stuff. So usually I'll put that down if I'm not too bad, like skyscape up, but if I'm a bit runny or icky or whatever, then I'll put it with the vinyl side up, so that you can just like wipe it clean or put it through the dish. Not to the dish. I'm sorry.
The dishwasher?
No, the washing machine. Love for customization. I made this cool little sign for what I affectionately call the bear cave, which is the closet. And we'll find out why, because a lot of my bears, even though you've seen some here, most of like the huggable, snuggable bears all live in here together. So let's go ahead and take a peek into my closet, which is jam-packed full of things. Yeah.
It is.
Toy chest, little hat box, extra aprons for work, all overalls, short-alls, shirts. Some are big kid shirts, most are little, toy box, hiking and luggage and stuff.
But
so
that
that's not
isn't a
really-
normal toy box. This is...
Yeah, oh, it's the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Might as well while we're here. So, unfortunately, when I got this, it had these little clips here, so I had to get inventive, and I had these little bungee strings and, like, paper clips.
Very
so that's how I
cool.
keep it closed now. But yeah, so I've got all kinds of fun toys, like motorcycles and superheroes. Obviously, he's the driver. I'm Batman. But yeah, Paw Patrols and PJ Masks. I am kind of obsessed with the PJ Masks. I love them. I know that some people are aware of it, some people are not, but if you don't know about the PJ Masks, you should totally check them out. They're super awesome superheroes and fun stuff. Morals and lessons. And just, as you can see, I've already got other toys all over the place, so I needed some place to start stashing all the overflow toys that didn't conveniently have a space already.
What is this? Must-wear diapers
Uh-oh,
bracelet.
yeah.
It's a medical bracelet. It says must-wear diapers.
I wonder who made that.
Let's see the rest of the closet.
A little shout out to yourself. Hey, let me just buckle this up real quick and we can show you the rest of the closet.
I love that it's a Batmobile.
Yeah, so I'm obsessed with superheroes in general, but specifically Batman has and always will be my favorite superhero of all time. Though honorable shout outs to Wonder Woman, who's in the bed right now, Spider-Man, who's another one of my goodies, and then Green Lantern, because his powers are basically creativity and willpower, and I think those are two very high qualities that everybody should aspire to, but they're ones I see in myself. So if I could be a superhero, that'd probably be like the best one for me, that had like the most like oomph, or I'd be like the most powerful as just like given those all of a sudden. Okay, so my closet kind of slides off to the side here, and then you have
The Binkies,
wall
all
of
your Binkies. And look, they all have different clips too.
Yeah, again, like, I've done the clips myself that could either just be simple ribbon, or I'll even, like, do stuff like this one is a Joker Binky, so I had to, like, X out the bats and put some Joker stuff on there and make it look all kind of, like, messy.
Yeah.
Or I do a lot of ones where, like, I do beading, and then add on, like, clips. Before I discovered that you could just buy these, I would get, like, creative, so like these are like
alligator
things
clips,
like alligator
whatever.
clips, and they still totally work. But once
totally.
I found out you could just like buy these in bulk, I was like, I'm done like trying to figure things out alligator wise.
Wait, so why do you have a toilet brush there or a
It's
dish
not a
brush?
toilet brush. It's
Right, a cleaner.
brush.
Yes.
But I like to keep this personal because I only like to use it for my bottles, and if it goes to live in our kitchen, it'll get used for
other
everything.
things. Yeah,
So
no.
this is, I just keep it back here just so it can be what it is.
Let's see this one.
And that is a Binky Gag. Sometimes when you aren't being good and, you know, mommies and daddies don't want to listen to you anymore, this way they can put this one around your head. Oh, no.
You do talk a lot sometimes.
Not anymore.
So each one of these are customized.
Yeah,
by
so again,
yourself.
like, in my obsession with things like superheroes, we talked about Green Lantern literally just a minute ago, Batman and Robin, Batgirl, Joker, little Captain America action, Powerpuff Girls, some Superman over here, but then also other, like, non-related to anything Binkies. So, like, we've got, like, a Dapper in Diapers Binky with a top hat and penguins with little bow ties.
Oh, you have a Halloween one, kind of.
Yeah, oh no, not this one actually. I've got two Halloween ones. I'll show you that. Those are back at the beginning.
goodness.
This one is actually, so it's got an explosion on it and it says boom boom. So it's a subtle nod.
Yeah, so
But
what
then
you do
it's-
in your diapers.
Yeah, but then it's right next to this not so subtle one. I drew a little poop emoji on that one myself. I've got this one, which is a pumpkin, like a jack-o'-lantern. And then if you look at the Binky clips, it's the night sky, the little green, and then a pumpkin. So it's like pumpkin, 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 all the way down to kind of go along. Again, like I hit a theme hard when I do.
You do.
And then
it's very planned out.
this one I just kind of had the various pieces together. I can't get the string. Oh, there we go. I just sort of had these put together randomly, and I was like, well, it's got the orange and the black. It's got kind of a Halloween thing. And I was looking through stickers, and I found this sticker, and I really like the way that looks. So I kind of, instead of this being specifically Halloween, now it's more like a Dia de las Muertas one. But I really like the way that it turned out, and then like all the colors, like it's just so fun and festive. Still totally appropriate for Halloween, but also if you're going to hang out with some of your Hispanic friends, you've got the right kind of customization for that too. Then stuff like this one is from Diapered in the Desert, like the very first Diapered in the Desert, which I hope someday does come back, but that was like a really fun event. Some sort of sissy-ish kind of ones, because that's kind of fun. I've got a couple Binkies that I've made that I don't have a place for, or haven't made things for, but for some reason I was feeling the sissy side a little bit.
Oh,
so like this one's got a little rose on it. This one's got sort of like a little tropical flower, some cupcakes. And then up here I've got like toys, teethers. Again, from Changing Times Diaper Co. They were selling Binky clips, kind of like these, and some other arrangements. And they all came with like a big old teether on the end of it. So I kind of just put them all in this one chain. I might break them up at some point, but the little hippo makes fun little noises, and you can do that. So you can definitely get your toddler or your little baby on chewing on these. Gotta have a collection of like some rattles. And this one is fun because it's also a little horn. Good for a New Year's celebration out there, just showing off your pride and whatnot. And this is like a little magic wand one.
Yeah.
So I like to bust these out. Yeah, no, I have those too. We can look at those as well if you want to. And then so I've got bottles. I mostly pretty much just drink out of bottles, sometimes sippy cups. But like these glass ones, I'll usually use these for things like a wine or something like that, so they don't stain. But then I have all kinds of like other fun ones, like little bears on it, since we're in the bear cave. I also happen to have like so many more.
OMG.
Yeah, so I've kind of run out of places to put things because I've kind of kept continuously collecting things. And they definitely all get used, but it's nice to rotate. And again, you've got themes. I showed you that pirate onesie earlier. I've also got like a pirate bottle for when you're out on the high seas doing the thing, you know? Airplanes for like cloudy stuff or whatever, you know. So even if we're, watching...
Oh, wait, what's that? What's this?
Oh, this one. So this is like both a Stuffy and a Baba. So the whole Baba hides inside. It's actually got a little window so you can kind of keep an eye on your leverage.
Where did you get that?
This actually came... it's not a thing anymore. It's called Crinkle Crate, though. But if you know, like... Oh,
yes, I remember
that used to be, like, the subscription. Every month you would get sent things. And that's where some of this stuff has definitely come from, too. Like, it isn't... They're not all personal acquisitions. Some of them came from that, too.
Yeah.
But there'd usually be a theme to the crate. And sometimes it would contain onesies. It would always have diapers. Sometimes it would have toys. But this is one of the ones one time that came. And so I've had it ever since. I don't use it a lot. But it is kind of convenient that it's like a 2-in-1. So if you take something like this with you, you can have a Stuffy and a bottle on the go. Or just for chilling out at home.
What's in all these other little shelves here?
So this one has like
Food
some
stuff.
snacks, but also like some laxatives and glycerin tablets for that kind of play. And then down here, this is bedding. So like I just had the Star Wars sheets on my bed, so those just went back in. The PJ Masks and the Justice League and all that kind of good stuff. And then the bottom one is not very exciting. That's like literally just trash bags for the bin. And then little like puppy pads for like taking with you like places if you're gonna like go to a hotel and stuff like that. And then I have a ridiculous amount of baby food, which I'd kind of not really looked into, but saw in bulk, and so just kind of went for it. So I've been eating my way through that slowly but surely.
And also
absolutely ridiculous amount of powder, which I got through the Nellis auction house. Didn't realize how much powder I was actually getting, but it was super cheap. I was like, sure, why not? And you can't find these anymore. They're the Johnson & Johnson, like
the old school
OG talc. Yeah, so if you're a lady, I don't recommend using these, but for a dude, you should be okay.
I have breathed it in from sniffing diapers.
Yeah, well, the reason they don't make it anymore is because it's cancerous to your lady bits. So, definitely don't recommend borrowing my powder if you are femininely inclined. And then over here, the reason we call it the bear hug, let me step out of the way so you can actually see, is this is where all of my various like little stuffed animal bears, a ton of Build-A-Bears. Again, you'll see some superheroes and some Star Wars stuff. Big dork. I also made these fun little panels just to put up, kind of customized. Those were diaper stickers. You'd put those on like the front of a white diaper to make them look more cute. And I still have some left for actual diaper uses, but I was like, well, I've got all these awesome little stickers. Let's put little stickers all over them and like really make them like extra babyish and fun. And then I've got a collection of night lights because it's kind of darker over here. So when I don't have the ghosts on, it still keeps it. Well, I guess you can't really see because you got the light on your camera, so that's fine. But yeah, that way you don't have to turn the light on if you just want to come in and grab a diaper real quick.
Here's your diaper stash.
Yeah, so many right now. Some of the cubbies are running a little on the empty side, but I obviously had the stuff to replace them. I just like to wait till one runs out before I fill it all the way back up. And then stuff like this, like I've got like the white diapers. Those are mostly just for stuffers because I like to wear like doubles and like extra thick. So that's good for stuff like that.
This is a huge closet.
Yeah, well, that's part of the reason I chose this room. It's on the ground floor, so I have my own bathroom, though it's usually like the guest bathroom when we have people over. But it's the smallest bedroom, but it has the second largest closet.
Yes.
So aside from the master, that's the only other one that has a walk-in and its own bathroom. So like I kind of got like the best of both worlds. Plus no stairs is nice.
Whoa, everything looks so different up here. I feel like I'm really high up. I think I am really high up.
Right, it's kind of like a safe little nest.
It is. Oh, it's so warm too, because heat rises. You have a lot more stuffies back here.
Yeah, they've got like two little like nests or nets over there where they live.
I love all the lights, the changing lights.
Yeah.
It's your dance party.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes you're in a party kind of mood and you want to have, some jams. So, you can put something on the YouTube, or I have like all these speakers. So I'll like connect to them now and we can play something that hopefully will not get you demonetized. So yeah, come party in my little room right here. It's getting late. I'm kind of sleepy. But thank you for coming over to see my room.
Yeah, that was a blast.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
I want to see how you get up these stairs.
Well, thank you for coming and seeing me here. I hope that you guys all want to come over and play sometime.
Are you gonna sleep with all your stuffies?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see you get all cozy up there. Aww. All right, night-night.
Night-night.